the feedback that I received from the parents and community is that perhaps we can consider starting school on the second week of August versus the first week.
Back then, they made a decision to move the academic start date from September to an August start date. The decision was student-centered and focused, and was worked on for 2 years. So there was a process when we first made that shift, because we knew that I believe a lot of districts were going through that transition around that time, and it all centered around making sure that the students had enough prep time and academic or time to study the course material, because some of our kids need that time who are taking like the AP classes. So the earlier the year started, the more time they had to prepare and learn the content for the AP test. And the AP test is given, it's not a flexible date. It's given one time during the year. And so it doesn't matter what time of the year you start. So there was an advantage for districts that started earlier in the year because their kids had more time to prepare for that test, more time to learn the content. So that's one of the reasons, and that was a big reason for shifting to that earlier date. Also, it allowed us to make it so that the semester ended before winter break, so that kids didn't have to study over winter break, and it wasn't like they were expected to come back and some of the material that they learned prior to winter break, they would be tested on after winter break when they took their final exams.
Just add one more piece of information. It also ensured that our students who were going to college had access to any summer bridge type programs that typically become available in June. And so that was one of the things as a district whose main priority is our students so that they achieve their goals and go on to higher education or whatever career they're going to seek. But we really wanted to ensure that our students had that opportunity for any summer bridge type programs at the local college. 64% of our students do go to Mount SAC, about 20% go to Cal States and UCs, and then you have about 5% that go on to privates. And all of those have various types of programs that I know start June. It also aligned well with our summer programs so that we could start our summer school programs and enrichment programs that last week in May, and then it goes right into June, so that all summer programming could be done theoretically by June 30th, so that then students could have a month vacation